Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not. In today's video is another Saturday extravaganza. This time it's going to be tier 5 and 6. Kicking us off with my old mate 99 Destroyer from 1A Clan, the best clan in the universe in the Type 64. Now the Type 64 is a premium tier 6 Chinese light tank, one of a very, very solid choice as far as tier 6 premium tanks go. It's a tank that will often get a good spot, get a good run doing tier 6 skirmishes, and also things like this, tier 6 platoons, good times, random battles, all that kind of stuff. The Type 64 is a, like I said, it's a Chinese premium light tank. You can see he's got a mark of excellence on his gun barrel, and not just that, he's also on a mission to do a little bit of assisted damage. He's already done 119. He needs to do 700 assisted damage for light tank mission number 13 for the Stug, which is the first lot of the personal missions. 99 Destroyer from 1A Clan, the best clan in the universe in the Type 64. It's got, normally by now I'm talking about the gun, 76mm gun, fast firing, and not too bad at all. 128 penetration with standard rounds, which is armor piercing, 115 damage, and 177 with APCR, which is premium ammunition for this bad boy. His team are down by a tank, and we're playing on Erlenberg. And look, he's already halfway to the damage that he needs to do, but he just got shot by the Hellcat for 281 hit points. 350 damage done so far, 263 assisted damage. What's his mission, Stewie? His mission is to do 700, and to get 700 spotting as well. You can see that the progress of those missions up in the top part of the screen. Now, did just cop another damaging shot, this time from the Hellcat again. I think the Type 34 just tracked him, or just gave him some track damage, maybe even damaged his fuel tank, but luckily enough that shot didn't penetrate. He's only on 51 hit points, which is 50 hit points more than he needs. We know that. He's running around here in the middle of Erlenberg. He's not retreating to the red line. He's trying to be tank. He's getting around in the Type 64, the tier 6 premium Chinese light tank. Now, I mentioned skirmishes earlier. This is a very, very solid choice for skirmishes, because it can run around, it can keep up with the combo Bs that you see in skirmishes, and it can have a great time. The downside of this tank, which they tell me it's a downside, it doesn't have much ammunition. It is in a 15 versus 15 game, it can be, you can run out sometimes if you have a really epic game. Now, the score's 2-5. They're in a little bit of bother. He's platooned up with his old mate Stewie. Not me, no relation, the other Stewie. Stewie with an underscore. Stewie from 1AR Clan. The guy who makes these epic, the guy who makes these epic introductions, intros and outros for my channel and a lot of other people's channels as well. Very talented young man. His link will be down below for Twitch and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Make sure you check him out. Now, today's video is going to be four games, 4 Ace Tanker replays from tier 5 and 6. Unfortunately, Stewie just got taken out there by the 25 TP, but 99 Destroyer is showing no sign of slowing down, pumping the damage into the, what's the 25 TP? The tier 5 Polish, maybe a medium tank. 7-7 to score, playing on the Hong Kong server, looking at his ping, maybe. Depends where he's playing from, I guess. 7-7 to score, and with, as far as that mission goes, you can see he's already got the damage, and he's about halfway to the assisted damage. Shoots the AMD 17-8B. Just carving up the damage. Gets rid of the tier 6 French wheeled light tank, and that brings the score up to 8-7. They're winning for the first time in this game. What was the score not long ago? 1-4, I think it might have been, or 1-5. Who knows? 8-7 is the score. 99 Destroyer on 51 hit points, which is 50 hit points more than he needs. 1,315 hit points of damage done so far. 319 assisted damage. He wants to get some more assisted damage, and he's certainly going about it in the right way. Looks like he's going to fly up here, up down towards the 0 line. Looks like lots of the enemy tanks are in the middle. The Hellcat and the the KV-85 are in the middle of, no, the KV-85 is on the western side of the map. That's the PZ T-25 that we can see over there in the central part of the map with the Hellcat. He kills the Hellcat. The Su-85 gets killed by that Hellcat, and that brings the score back to 9-8. Does get a little bit more assisted damage there, which is going to help him for his mission, but I think the mission's probably the last thing on his mind at the moment, whilst he's sitting on 50 hit points. Going to climb up this hill, have a look over the top, finds artillery, and says, "You'll fealty," puts one shot into the grill, gets spotted, doesn't do what I would do? Keeps moving, leaves the grill on 1 hit point. He does get that last kill, and now he's reduced to premium rounds only because he's used up all of his armor-piercing rounds as he flies down the 0 line. A win looks imminent. 11-8's the score. 474 assisted damage from the old mate 99 Destroyer. From 1AR clan, the best clan in the universe. Platooned up with his old mate Stewie. No relation. Stewie with an underscore, like alias. The bloke who makes these epic intros and outros for not just me, but a lot of other content creators, and a hell of a nice bloke as well. 11-8 is the score. 3 kills to 99 Destroyer from 1AR clan, the best clan in the universe. 1,815 hit points of damage done. 474 assisted damage. Needs a little bit more assisted damage to get his to get this mission, but he's really focusing on turning this game into an ace. Nobody's really shooting what he finds, so he kills the grill. 14 rounds remaining. And it brings his damage up to 2,055. No mean feat when you think that he only bought 580 hit points into this game. Find some more tanks back here on the red line. I think the Striv is spotting those ones. He shoots and kills the M44. Puts one into the side of the KV85, and this is just easy damage or tracking as well all day long. Takes the KV85 down to 158, shoots him again, takes him down to 34 hit points. The KV85 doesn't know what to do. 99 Destroyer shoots him, confirms the top gun. Looks like he may not get the mission, but who knows? Never say never. The P43, how much health would the P43 be on? It looks like he possibly has spent the whole game back here. I'm not sure. I've never claimed to be good at this game, but well, there he is. He's on 101 hit points. He shoots him once, tracks him, shoots him again, gets the kill, and we'll call that one a win. 15-9. 7 kills. Not bad, mate. Not bad, 99 Destroyer. Not too bad at all. Let's have a look at the result. You know as well as I do that that's going to be an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Not only is it an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge from the old mate 99 Destroyer, but it's also got the Bruiser Medal, the Duelist, 5 for effect, 5 bonds, the Demetrius Medal for killing those 3 artillery pieces. High caliber Top Gun. What didn't he get? He got plenty of damage, 2,500 damage, 7 kills, 1323, base experience. Now, I'm not too sure about this. Does this mean that he really did get the mission? Because he got 861 assisted damage. The mission was to get 700. I don't know. 99 Destroyer, if you're watching, did you get the mission in that game or not? Because it looked like you were really... in the game, it said that you're on 480, and... but anyway, in the result, 861. So maybe he got the mission. I don't know. I hope he did. Anyway, 32,699 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 7-minute game. He fired 39 shots, 31 hit, 28 penetrated, and that fast-firing Type 64. Tier 6 premium Chinese light tank. Well worth it if you're thinking about getting a Tier 6 premium. Well worth it indeed. And if your clan or your group of friends like to do skirmishes and stuff, well, that's a very, very valid option for the Tier 6 skirmishes, as well as platoons and normal random battles, all that kind of stuff. Now, we're going up to Tier 5 now. MonashSQ. Monash from Rain Clan. He's been playing this game for a long, long time. Have a look at this bad boy. He's got marks of excellence on this thing. This is the PZ34. Now, I'm not going to pretend to know too much about this tank, but recently on the black market, there was the PZ4 Hydro and the PZ54. I picked them both up. This looks, well, it reminds me of it. It looks like it's got a very, very similar turret. Does it have the similar gun? It might be. 75mm gun, 110 damage, 110 penetration with standard, 158 penetration with APCR, which is what he's got loaded, and there's also the derp option, 175 penetration. 175 damage for 38 penetration. Now, MonashSQ, he messaged me about this tank. He goes, "This is not a bad tank at all. It's not one that I'm very familiar with, but he loves it. He absolutely loves it. He loves it so much. There's a Panzer 4H, which he doesn't quite land. It doesn't look like the most accurate gun in the game. Speaking of guns, that is 3 marks of excellence on the barrel. At least I think it is. I can hardly see it. He tells me here. Anyway, it's a 3 mark of excellence tank. There's nothing wrong with that. He absolutely loves this tank. He tells me he's played thousands of games, or more than 1,000 games in this tank, and we'll see how he goes on Ghost Town. Is he on a mission? He's not on a mission. He's just kicking back here, having a bit of fun on Ghost Town, getting a little bit of snipey action happening. 2-1's a score. Hasn't opened his account yet with any damage, but he's getting up gingerly. slowly but surely looking towards the AMX ELC. There's a Panzer 4H up there as well. Just kicking back here, relaxing, waiting for an opportunity to strike. The score's 2-2. MonashSQ from Rain Clan in the Panzer 3-4. Some of these, or the PZ 3-4. I don't know. Does PZ stand for Panzer? I think it does, doesn't it? Surely it does. Anyway, it did mention to me there's 3 marks on that barrel. You can only just see them. The German marks are a little bit hard to see. Of course, they're on the tip there, and that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good achievement from my point of view. I haven't 2 marked anything. Who knows? Maybe by the time this video comes out, maybe I would have 2 marked something. Who knows? 2-2's the score, and we're on Ghost Town. Just kicking back here, looking at the mini map. You can see that there's a bit of a duel happening in the city. Looks over in that direction. Sees the T-25 heavy, gets him for 95 hit points. Not the biggest roll in the world. Second shot doesn't quite manage to hit the Tier 5 American heavy tank. Just kicking back here on the top of the perch, waiting for opportunities. Looking, you can see there's AMX ELC over there. The T1 heavy gets killed. He got the spotting damage for that. That's going to help his score. As well as he was still going for the marks of excellence. It would also help that one. Looking towards the AMX ELC for a little bit of cheeky, snipey action in the German Tier 5 medium tank. It is a medium tank, isn't it? Surely it is. It looks like a medium tank anyway. Only 3 heavy tanks on each team. The KV2R, the KV85, and the KV1 on Monash's team. So yeah, there you go. We've worked it out. It's a medium tank. It looks pretty cool. He's got the cool camo on it. It's got the little insignia, Lottie, on it. That looks pretty cool as well. Just kicking back here, waiting for an opportunity. 4-3 is the score. Ron goes down. Monash sees the opportunity and says, rightio, the AMX is gone. This Panzer 4H is all by himself. Gets killed by the T-34-85, and he's just going to stop up here and wait for... not really sure. 5-7 is the score now. It looks like the city is in a little bit of trouble. Looking towards those bushes. Contemplating a couple of blind shots, I think, into those bushes in the central northern part of this map. And maybe now thinking, no, I might just maybe go back. Looks like he was thinking about going into town. 6-9 the score. He's probably scratching his head now thinking, what the hell, what is happening here? The teammates are dropping off left, right and centre. Nobody move. You do see this a bit on Ghost Town. You often see people, they just sort of sit back and wait and nothing really happens. Monash looking like he's getting into position to try and make a move to maybe save this game. 7-9's the score. The grill just got rid of the chaffee. I think that was on the other side of the map, and the other side of the map looking a little bit concerning. Monash climbing the hill now. Getting up here. Driving around like a man possessed. 7-10. 7-11 is the score, and he's getting himself into a position where hopefully he can do something about saving this game. The first shot just tracks the Stug. The second shot misses. The third shot looks like it might have hit it, but the Stug just went unspotted as the round left the gun barrel. A couple more blind shots into that the bush where the Stug G was. Now that Stug G looks like, with the KV1, was possibly going for the artillery in the southeast corner. Monash now turning around, decided maybe snipe the RØDE on 185 hit points. You'd think those 2 TDs would have the RØDE covered, maybe, but then again, it looks like other parts of this game looked like the friendly tanks had things ready as well. There's the Stug again. Aims his shot, lines it up. Maybe artillery landed something there. Now he's just spotted the Su-85 rolling towards his cap circle. Rolling. Shoots him one for 93 hit points. 8-12 the score now as that RØDE finally gets killed by the Su-100 on the western side of this map. Auto aim is doing its job, chipping away at the Su-85. I think the Su-85 just fired. Monash puts one into him, picks up his first kill of this game, brings his damage up to 445 hit points, 59 assisted damage, and now what's he going to do now? Surely, excuse me, not going for the Stug, deciding not to go for the Stug. I reckon maybe that's what I would decide to do, maybe go for the Stug, because the Stug, I think he was pretty low, but he does have friends. There's a KV2 and a KV85 last spotted in the city, as well as a KV1 last spotted on that eastern flank. MonashSQ from Rain Clan in the Panzer 3-4 on 445 hit points of damage, 59 assisted damage. And finds there's the KV2, shoots him once in the back. Now the KV2 is pretty dank at close range, but the KV2 would really struggle to shoot Monash in his Panzer 3-4 from that kind of distance. He is aiming his way. I didn't see 6 cents go off. The KV2 shoots, but it looks like the KV2 was shooting in the wrong direction. Accurate German gun. Not really, not being as accurate as it could be, but one more shot into the KV2. Picks up MonashSQ's second kill and brings his damage up to 1133, which is pretty dank considering he started the game with 480 hit points. This could be his third kill. It is. Auto aim does the job again, and that brings the score back to 11-12 on Ghost Town. 1,158 damage done, 231 assisted damage. Kicking back here, keeping an eye on that cap circle. Doesn't want to get too far away from the cap circle. Somehow the grill is still alive. The enemy Stug made a pretty big mistake, I think, not just charging for that grill that he could have. Now, Monash in the PZ-34 is the fastest medium tank in the game, not by a long way, but it's faster and more manoeuvrable than the KV-85. He's doing the circle of death. This is the circle of death, going around and around, staying away from that big Russian gun. And now he's got the KV-85 just where he wants to. That KV-85 is not going to be able to catch him with the gun. The only danger for MonashSQ now, I think he took the. How much did he take the KV-85 for? Was it all of his hit points? I'm not too sure. Not too sure at all, but he got a fair bit. I reckon it was about 800 hit points. There's the enemy artillery, the grill, firing towards Monash on the western flank of Ghost Town. 1,938 hit points of damage. It did cop some damage there. It must have been, 2 damaging shots maybe from the KV? But he certainly got his revenge on that Russian Tier 6 heavy tank. 13-12 is the score. There goes the 6 cents. The grill shoots and misses. So he can take his time here. He doesn't really need to have to worry too much. I mean, he doesn't know where the SU-100Y is. In fact, there's the SU-100Y. Spots him for the first time. Stays away from the grill's gun. This will be an easy kill for the grill. I'd be inclined just to leave the auto aim on and hold my left finger on the mouse button, kill him for his 5th kill, and now all of a sudden he's on a top gun. He's on a carry. We know it's going to be an ace, otherwise it wouldn't be featuring on Auto Tanks with StewiejP at Get On Board Studios. There's the SU-100. He's zooming in and out like a man possessed. The SU-100Y, the Tier 6 premium Russian tank destroyer, gets killed by that friendly SU-100. GG, says Monash in the chat. He pulled that one back very, very well indeed. Let's have a look at the result. We know it's an ace tanker. Otherwise, because, I said earlier that they were all going to be ace tankers in today's video. That was an ace tanker mastery badge from MonashSQ from Rain Clan in the Panzer 3-4, the Panzer Kampfwagen 3-4. I guess that's what it's called. The one, it looks pretty cool, and he loves it. 3 marks of excellence is no mean feat at all. And Monash's patience in the start of that game, not just charging in, saving his hit points for the end. That's where that's something I really need to work on in my game. That's for sure. Anyway, let's have a look at the result and how he went. He absolutely smashed it. It was an ace tanker mastery badge. A bruiser medal for doing some internal module and crew member damage. Fighter for getting those 5 kills. Fire for effect. He got a couple of bonds for the Laver Slayhose medal. I think that's how it's pronounced. And of course, the high caliber. Topped the score charts with 2,500 damage, 5 kills. Missed out on a top gun by that much. 1,519 base experience. He fired 42 shots, 29 hit, 25 penetrated, and he even got 931 assisted damage, which would have helped that ace. Cost him a few credits though, nearly 25,000 credits in the red with a premium account in that 11-minute game. Now there was a bit of APCR there, and I can't say I blame him. When it's time to put the carry pants on, sometimes you've got to dab the 2 key, right? But yeah, the Panzer Kampfwagen 3-4. I guess that's what it's called. Not bad. And 3 marks of excellence. High 5. Absolutely fantastic for that one. Let's move on to game number 3. Game number 3 features my old mate Mystblade from Mihi clan in the Type 3 China Kai. Now the China Kai, unless I'm mistaken, the China Kai is this the premium version? I think it is. It looks like the premium version. He's on Abbey and he's not stuffing around, going straight for the middle. He wants to use that Japanese accurate gun. I reckon it's pretty accurate. The Chino Kai is a Tier 5 Japanese premium medium tank. I've got to slow down when I get these interesting names. 2 marks of excellence on the gun barrel. Not too bad at all. gets shot by the Panzer 3-4. Was that Monash? It wasn't Monash. Just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. Tier 5 it is. Mystblade from Mihi Clan. Community contributor and all-round nice guy as well. Check him out. Links are down below. He does Twitch and YouTube and all that kind of jazz. Like him, follow him. Do what you do with social media and all that kind of stuff. 1 hit point. He's going to get a 1 hit point kill. He does. Picks up his first kill. Brings his damage up to 472 hit points. 2-0 is the score on Abby. Mystblade from Mihi Clan in the Type 3 China Kai. I think this is the premium one. I really do. I think it's the premium one. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. Rolling around there, looking for more opportunities to put some pain into the enemy team. Patience is a virtue. Going around here, just around this little corner here, you can see his friends have sort of taken the middle, but have they taken the middle? There's a key ho here. I don't know what a key ho is. It's a tier 4 Japanese light. I'm tipping. His friends have taken the middle. Now that is we do have bots on the Australian server, and that's not being disrespectful to anybody. The tanks with these little marks next to their name and the colons either end of their in-game name are bots to make up the numbers. Wargaming bots for to help people get battles at lower tiers. So they're from tier 1 to 5 to help people who might have just downloaded the game and I want to get their progress up on the lower tiers before progressing to the more heavily populated higher tiers at sort of tier 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Anyway, the score's 4-3. Mystblade, who is a legend in the China Kai, the Type 5, the Tier 5 Japanese medium tank. The Leopard gets taken out by the Sentinel, and there's a bit of action happening in the middle. A lot of action happening on the western flank. The Type 95 Sentinel, Panzer 4, Hetzer, Matilda, all spotted down here in the 1-2 line where the heavy tanks normally do their stuff. Not in this game though. The heavy tanks in this game, there's 2 heavy tanks remaining on Mystblade's team. The KV-1S, which has taken this whole 8-9 line with the Panzer 4H, and the B1. The B1's back at the base, protecting artillery maybe, with 2 tank destroyers, a Marder and an SU. Now the Marder and the SU are not bots, they're real people. The B1, however, back at the base is a bot, and you can tell that, like I mentioned there, by the marks next to their name as well as the colons either end of their in-game name in the team list. 6-4 the score, 595 damage done from Mystblade from Mihi Clan in the China Kai, the Tier 5 Japanese premium medium tank. Looking for the red outline on that A20. Can't quite find it. A little bit concerned about what might be back towards enemy's base. There, we just missed the opportunity to shoot it. Looking at it, looking at the A20. That A20 is hiding there like his life depends on it, because his life does depend on it. As soon as he pokes out of that house, I reckon, I don't think it'll just be Mystblade shooting at him. I think some other tanks might be shooting at him as well. He spots the VK30-01H Tier 5 heavy tank, shoots him and sets him on fire, shoots him again. This is going to help his score. It looks like he finally did put the fire out, but one last shot into the VK30-01H, whatever the hell that is, and Mystblade nearly rolls his tank, loses a touch of health. He's hopefully the temptation that the A20 needs to poke at it. Shoots the A20 once. He missed the first shot. Shot him again. Bounces the return shot. Shoots him again. Takes him down to 15 hit points. And this will be a kill shot. Surely that's his 3rd kill. Mystblade from Mihi Clan in the China Kai, the Tier 5 Japanese premium medium tank. 2 marks of excellence on the gun barrel. Looking towards the Wolverine. No idea where that shot went. He's already burning though. Shoots him and kills him. I didn't talk about the gun. It's a 75mm gun. 125 damage, 124 penetration with standard rounds, 155 with premium, which is also AP rounds. Armor piercing Type 1, armor piercing Type 1, 604R, whatever those numbers mean. I don't know what they mean. But anyway, the 2 main types of ammunition in this vehicle is armor piercing rounds. You can see the T67. I've seen a few. You see a few T67 specialists at Tier 5. You see them a lot. 13-7's a score. The KV-1S is going for the cap. Mystblade from Mihi, going for the 3rd mark of excellence. He's also got Honorigi on there as a premium consumable. That's going to help his aim time, his reload time, his speed, his camouflage. He bounces the Type 95 like a champ, shoots one in the back of his head and kills him. for his 5th kill, and he'll be hoping that they don't. Cap this one out. He's got a minute to go before the. Oh no, he's got 30 seconds to go before they cap it out. He's still got a little bit more damage he can do. Doesn't land that last shot, but 15-7, 5 kills, and another game where somebody just misses out on a top gun. That was a pretty good performance from the old mate Mystblade from Mihi clan. Mystblade in the Chinokai. the type 5. I keep saying that. The tier 5 premium Japanese medium tank. Not only was that an ace tank and mastery badge, but have a look at that. 3 marks of excellence. High five for that. 3 marks of excellence on the Type 3 Chinokai. Maybe the Type 3 means 3 marks. Maybe, who knows? 3 marks of excellence. Happy days. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. The Bruiser Medal. Duelist. Fighter. Fired for effect. He got a bond for the high caliber, but he got the 3 marks of excellence, which is what he really wanted. And absolutely fantastic job there from the old mate Mystblade. Hell of a nice bloke and a very good player as well. Check him out on Twitch, YouTube. Links down below. Look at the second page of the result, 2,156 hit points of damage, 5 kills, 1,241 base experience. He fired 21 shots, 18 hit, and they all penned. A little bit of assisted damage as well, and he even made credits, just under 18,000 credits with a standard account. And in that 6-minute game, let's move on to our 4th and final replay in today's Tier 5 and 6 Extravaganza. This is another community contributor. This is my old mate, the Flying Elite. Flying Elite from the Yeti clan. Running around in the Panzer, another one with a funny name, the Panzer Kampfwagen T-25. This is a premium German medium tank. And he's platooned up with his old mate, Runaway Brave Sir Robin. Also from Yeti clan. Yeti clan, one of them pretty active. You know, they're not bad, are they? They're not bad. They're one of the better clans out there on the Aussie server, the Asia server. And these two certainly know what they're doing. They're not padding. They're playing tanks that they enjoy to play. The PZ T-25 at Tier 5 looks there towards the Chaffee. Shoots him once for 116 hit points. Armor piercing rounds loaded. 75mm gun. 110 damage. 116 penetration. That's with the standard rounds. 167 penetration with APCR, which is premium, and he's got the chocolate running as well, which, like I keep mentioning, that gives an extra 10% to all crew skills and perks. That will help the vision, camouflage, aim time like that, rate of fire, and it'll also make the crew feel a little bit better about it. Who doesn't love a bit of chocolate every now and then? Anyway, the score's 1-1 as the AMD 17-8B kills the Chaffee that Flying Elite put 330 hit points of damage into. Scores 1-2. He's kicking back here in the middle of Fisherman's Bay with his old mate Runaway Brave Sir Robin. In there in his T50, sitting here, waiting, playing on the Aussie server, kicking back here, waiting for an opportunity while I have some more of this. Oh, it's starting to go cold. 1-2's the score. Looking at the mini-map, you can see that Flying Elite's teammates, they're slowly getting towards the town in the east. And I reckon that's what he's waiting for. He's waiting for those tanks to get into a position where they can shoot whatever he spots, and then he'll make a massive play here. You watch. That's a bit better. 1-2 is the score. Flying Elite from Yeti in the PZT-25. The Tier 5 German premium medium tank. Now, I've got one of these, and I reckon I got it for free. I reckon there was some kind of mission or reward marathon kind of event for it. He's looking at that, you can see looking at the AMD 17-8B. Not sure why he doesn't want to shoot him. He's also looking over there towards the west. Lots of medium tanks there. Puts one shot into the enemy Panzer T-25. Finds the SU-100, shoots him, doesn't quite land it. You can see he's looking at the SU-100. That's the, what's it known as? The box tank. Shoots and kills the PZ T-25. Is he on a mission? No, he's not. 4-5 is the score. He's just about getting ready to make a move. So you might be a little bit concerned about that AMD, because that AMD is pretty fast and furious. 5-5's the score on Fisherman's Bay. Flying Elite, community contributor, very, very good player indeed, in the Panzer T-25. from Yeti Clan, platooned up with his old mate Runaway Brave Sir Robin. Did we look at the gun? 75mm, 110 damage, 116 penetration, 167 with APCR, which is premium. Not sure if I've already gone through that, but looks like the Flying Elite's going to look for some cheeky shots over there towards the west. Shoots, I reckon he tracked and damaged the M4A3E2. Shoots him again, tracking him again. His teammates, that last one looks like it missed by about that much. 5-6 to the score at IKV 103. Will be feeling very, very nervous indeed. Very, very nervous indeed over there in the northwest. It's 3 versus 1 in the northwest. Flying Elite possibly thinking, I think that's going to be over pretty quickly. But at least they put him out of his misery, that IKV 103. Let's hope he doesn't. Let's hope he doesn't get in the chat and blame everybody but himself. He probably should have got out of there a little bit earlier. It was always going to be, it might even be a 4 versus 1, not counting that tank Flying Elite killed not too long ago. 5-7 the score, 556 damage done. 6-7 the score now as that AMD finally gets killed by the Thunderbolt. That's a tank I haven't played for a long, long time. The Type 58 goes down by the JP4, and there's the JP4. Crash Panzer, that guy's been playing the game for a hell of a long time as well. 6-8, they're down by 2. Flying Elite, he's looking at the KV1, thinking, hello, daddy, let's go, let's get some damage. Puts a couple of shots into the KV1. The KV1 gets a lucky shot off and puts one into the Flying Elite for 89 hit points. 6-8 the score now. Looks like he's going to make, this is what you call a tactical... controlled withdrawal, a tactical withdrawal, not a retreat. Turns around, looks like that M4 just fired a derp shot towards Flying Elite. He does get spotted, bounces the T-67. More T-67 specialists down at Tier 5. You'll see him all day long, hovering, holding on to this broken down house like his life depends on it, because I reckon it does. I think if he gets spotted, all 3 of these guys will be sniping in towards the Flying Elite. There's the M4. He would love somebody to kill that M4 because that's who's spotting him. 6-8 to score. 1 kill to the Flying Elite. 783 damage done. Looking towards the northwest. There's 3 medium tanks spotting up there. Runaway Brave Sir Robin is doing his best to try and spot those medium tanks, but he doesn't want to throw his tank away either. He's down to 157 hit points with his original 350. A plane just flies past, which I reckon is absolutely fantastic. And these... Flying Elite's teammates in the east doing a great job cleaning up the middle, which is going to minimise the chances of the Flying Elite getting spotted out. Takes his opportunity to put a couple of shots into Crash Panzer. Doesn't quite land the first shot. Crash Panzer there in the JP4 Tier 6 German tank destroyer. M4 behind him. H. Rimmer, he's been playing the game for a long time as well, from Rain Clan. We saw Monash from Rain Clan in the last game. Let's have a look. 8-8 is the score. Flying Elite on 1 kill. 783 damage done. This is the final Ace Tanker replay of this extravaganza. Will it be a win? Will it be a loss? Who knows? You never know. It's one of those weird games. He's thinking, right, I've got to help these blokes get rid of these tanks in the centre, and then we can maybe look at the northwest after we've done that. Shoots the M4 once, shoots him twice, cops a shot for 129 in return, shoots again, doesn't quite find the target, looks briefly towards the tank destroyer, and you can see Runaway Brave Sir Robin running away because those medium tanks are going after him. They've worked out that he's probably by himself, and they've decided to go full YOLO. So Flying Elite trying to support his platoon mate and his clan mate as best he can. One more shot should do it into the VK. It doesn't. Runaway Brave Sir Robin does it himself. Picks up his first kill, and that evens the scoreboard up again. 9-9. Flying Elite from Yeti in the PZ T-25 Tier 5 Premium German medium tank. The one that I don't know how I got. I know I've got one. I'm not sure how I got it. I reckon it was some kind of promotion. It's not the kind of tank that I would pay money for. But who knows? Down goes the Panzer 4H. Killed by the M4 on 110 hit points. 110, coincidentally, is the average damage of this tank. And he gets it. He doesn't get a low roll, which we've all experienced. Picks up his second kill. Evening up the scoreboard again, 10-10. 7.5 minutes left on the clock. Flying Elite from Yeti Clan. Platooned up with Runaway Brave Sir Robin. Runaway Brave Sir Robin feeling a little bit nervous. He's saying, rightio, come on Flying. Now would be a good time to get rid of the M4 thing with the dirt gun. He does, and evens it up again, 11 apiece. 3 kills to the Flying Elite. 1,567 hit points of damage. And he's just owning this central part of the map. Looks over there. There's those tank destroyers. Look out. Shoots once, the SU-100Y. He doesn't want that SU-100Y, the box tank, to shoot him because he you could just about one-shot him, I reckon. Or you find some dead tanks. The dead tanks block his way. What's going to happen here? 12-11. They're winning for the first time in this game. They're winning up by one tank. But that box tank could one-shot Flying Elite from Yeti Clan. Surely. Finds him, shoots him. I reckon the box tank just fired and missed. Auto aims. And he needs to stay away from that gun. By all, crying out loud, stay away from the gun. Shoots him again. One more shot should be enough. And it is. Picks up his fourth kill. 13-11 now. Here's the score, 2,087 damage done. Just picked up some more assisted damage. Shoots Crash Panzer, gets rid of the JP4. Now it's 14-11, and for the first time in this game, it's looking like they might win this. The AC4 experimental Aussie tank gets set on fire and killed by the VK30-01H, and a big high five, because that will be another win, and not just another win, another Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. This time for me old mate, the Flying Elite, community contributor, and a very, very good player as well. Check him out. Links will be down below for YouTube and all that kind of jazz. That was another ace. Not just an ace, but a bruiser medal for doing the crew member damage and stuff. Fighter for those 5 kills, 5 for effect, 3 bonds, Oskin's medal, communicating with your platoon mate. Does make games. Very good point, and that's what he said when he messaged me about this one. Working together with Runaway Brave Sir Robin, who's another hell of a nice bloke as well in the T50. Flying Elite, 2,130 damage, 5 kills, 1,241 base experience, 33 shots fired, 23 hit, 21 penned, a little bit of assisted damage, ace tanker, and he even made credits. Nearly 50,000 credits. That's with a premium account in that 9-minute game. Some kind of booster or something going on. That's why those numbers don't quite add up. But it would have been a promotion, in-game promotion, which is there have been a few of those for credits and XP and all that kind of jazz. Not too bad at all. Flying Elite from Yeti Clan in the Panzer Kampfwagen T-25, the Tier 5 premium German medium tank. Check him out on YouTube. The link will be down below. Community contributor and very good player. Mystblade as well. Check his links out down below. 3 marking the Type 3 Chinukai. Pretty sure it's the premium one. It might be the normal one, but I reckon it's the premium one. I'm putting the money on the premium one. MonashSQ from Rain Clan. 3 marking the Panzer Kampfwagen 3-4. And of course, my old mate, 99 Destroyer from 1AR Clan, the best clan in the universe. In the Type 64, the Tier 6 Premium Chinese Light Tank. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Thanks for the replays, lads. Take care and see you all next time.